Two are better than one. Hi, this is Ed Sanderson, CEO of Ducerus, your total college solution, and we're going to talk today about the power of collaboration. Today's story, a success story, is one that's very unique, and that is the story of two sisters. And not only just two sisters that worked together throughout high school and preparing for college, but two sisters who are twins. Now, before you check out and say, I don't have a sibling that's close to my age or even a twin that I can work with and rely on, just remember this is about collaboration, and there are some lessons that you can learn from what these young ladies were able to accomplish. In fact, we're going to talk about three things that become extraordinarily powerful when you start to talk about collaboration. But first, let's talk a little bit about the story of Grace and Chloe. They were exceptional students, highly motivated, both had part-time jobs, involved with a lot of community service and extracurricular activities. To say that they had a busy schedule would be an understatement. And when they came to us and started working with us to get them prepared for college, everything was going good, except they were a little bit behind schedule, meaning that they had a lot of things to do in a short period of time. And so we worked together with them on a number of different things, like helping them streamline their school list, time management, writing, developing, and editing essays, financial aid applications, and scholarships and grants. That is a lot, and we were able to do that inside of 5 months, starting basically with just a raw list of schools, developing that out and putting them on a path so that they could fit all the important pieces of their life, their career planning, their extracurricular activities, and their schoolwork in together with college planning.
My name is Chloe Summerhill. I went to Vista High School and I'm going to UC Berkeley. My name is Grace. I also went to Vista High School and I'm going to UC Berkeley. My sister and I were both enrolled in the International Baccalaureate program, which is a 2-year course, and it's various classes of different subjects that you work towards to receive another diploma. I do believe that having an International Baccalaureate degree does help you in the admission process, especially at UC Berkeley, because it helps you stand out amongst other students. It's a little bit different than regular AP classes, and just being a little bit different helps showing the academic rigor you're willing to take for your classes, juggling different aspects of the program, I think shows the admission counselors that you're serious about continuing your education. In terms of staying organized, Ducerus extremely helped me because it had me dedicate a specific time each week to working on my admissions portfolio and help me stay motivated to continue the long and grueling process. We were able to really have a flexible schedule when it came to meetings and dedicating that time because we had such a busy schedule, which really, really helped us. It was really, really good for us to have a specific dedicated amount of time each week so we could be consistent with our work and make sure that we got everything done. There were points in the application process that I felt application fatigue, and it definitely gets a little hard to deal with when you're in the middle of it, you're in the thick of it. But as soon as you get over that little hill in the road, you're totally good and you're just as motivated again. It's just working hard to get past that. Once I got done with every essay, it was just a little more motivation to keep going and finish the process. Ducerus was able to help me with my application fatigue because I was able to receive direct help on anything that I was having trouble with, or if I had any questions. It was kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. Ducerus was very good at just being positive and reassuring both of us throughout the process that we are going to finish and that it was all going to work out, and just to make sure that we kept working hard to get the best end result. Ducerus was really able to help us manage our workload in terms of which schools we were applying to and the application necessities for each specific application. So Ducerus was super helpful in narrowing down the schools, and they also were really helpful in terms of discovering which school was looking for what aspect. So it really helped when we were writing essays, and because we were able to focus on what the school was looking for to make us more appealing to the admissions officers. So we definitely needed Ducerus because we started very late in that admissions process, and they really helped us with our essays and our writings. One thing that they specifically focused on was doing multiple revisions, and our Ducerus advisor helped us with that. And without that help and guidance, I doubt that would have been possible because we had so many essays to write. It was also important to have Ducerus's help on the way, just with the financial aid process in itself, not only along with the essays and admission application, because it's a lot of things to juggle at once and it's very easy to make a mistake. And so it was helpful to have someone making sure that we were putting the correct information and making sure that all the deadlines were being met and that we had everything where it needed to be. Definitely bring Ducerus on to help because it was so helpful in every aspect: financial aid, time management, organization, staying on track, motivation. And if I could do it all over, I would definitely go with Ducerus again. I would definitely recommend Ducerus to help if you're looking for that. It's really important that you stay on track and you have someone else there to help you along the way because it is very stressful and things are going to get lost, things are going to mix up. So when you have someone right there holding your hand throughout the entire process and making sure that everything is done correctly, it's a huge weight lifted off your shoulders. We're the class of 2024 at UC Berkeley.
And here are the 3 things that you can walk away from this video with. 1, having somebody that you can collaborate with also gives you accountability. What does that mean? It means that when times get tough, you have somebody else to keep you motivated and engaged in making sure that tasks are done in a timely manner. Speaking of motivation, we get down from time to time. We're not fully committed to doing something for a number of different reasons. Having a partner that's there to push you and to engage you and to keep you excited about what you're working on is important, which leads to that 3rd thing, which is support. Having somebody who understands what you're going through because they're going through it together, and that you can have a shoulder to cry on and a person to celebrate accomplishments is huge. So these young ladies had all of that. And this is important because going through this process of planning for high school, career, and picking colleges can be a little bit of a lonely road. So if you can find somebody that's going through the same exact thing that you're going through, or at least a similar experience, can go a long way in terms of helping you be successful. By the way, there's another lesson in here for parents and students alike. The thing that they did extremely well was they pushed themselves. And by having a partner along the way, they were able to accomplish amazing things. Not only were they able to graduate at the top of their class, high school class, they also received an international baccalaureate diploma along with their regular high school diploma, which made them extraordinarily attractive when it came to colleges that they were looking at. Now, here's the lesson, another lesson. I'm gonna call it a bonus lesson. When it comes to college selection, you have to have balance in that list. You can reach for the stars and get the high-profile institutions on your list, but you also have to make sure that you've got balance in that list. And you also better make sure that you have safety schools. Let me give you a quick little formula for that. I call it the 3-6-3. You can have 3 wild card or reach schools. You can have 6 schools that you're extremely competitive at, and then you better have 3 schools as a backup plan if things don't go exactly the way you want them to. And that's what Grace and Chloe got. And at the end of the day, they got accepted to a number of universities and colleges, but the one they ended up attending was the University of California at Berkeley, which is one of the most prestigious public schools in the country. So what did we learn? 2 is always better than 1. It provides you support during some of the challenging times. You get a partner for accountability so that you stay on track. And finally, and more importantly, you get a little bit of that competition to see if you can do a little bit better. And that person pushes you and you end up excelling because you both have common goals to be the best that you can possibly be. This is Ed Sanderson, CEO of Ducerus College Solution. We'll talk to you soon.